How to get a perfect cowl neck measurement. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. All you need to do is to take your measurement from your shoulder down to the place you want your cowl neck to fall. Then you connect it to your armhole, just the way I did, like from your shoulder to where you want it to fall. Then you connect it to your armhole. Then you take your scissors and cut it to that armhole part, but don't cut the upper part. Don't separate the upper part and the down part, because you need to place them on the fabric you want to cut. Just the way I'm doing like this, you can see it's remaining small for me to cut it out. So you don't have to cut it out if you want to get something nice and good for your cowl neck. So the next thing is to bring the fabric you want to use and fold it into two. That's just for the front. Please, if you are yet to click on the subscribe button, please do so we can learn together. And you can also drop question in the comment section on what you want us to practice and learn, and I will gladly do so. You bring your drafted paper on your fabric, the fabric you want to use to make the dress. Place it on top and arrange everything properly. Make sure this upper part is not detached from this down part. That will give you the guideline on how to cut your fabric, because you might miss it if you cut the upper part from this down part. After placing it on your fabric like this, you get your office pin. If you have office pin, just to pin them down so that it will not disturb you, just the way it's disturbing me like this. Now if you take your tape and measure from this down part to this upper part, make sure you have nothing less than 10 inches. You can have something like 8 or 7 inches, but your cowl neck would still be up. If you want it to be down with the first measurement we did, that 10 inches, then make sure it's nothing less than this 10 inches, just the way I'm doing like this. Make sure you measure the down from this down to that upper part. Then after having your accurate measurement and you know it's not less than 10 inches, then you pin it down so that whenever you want to cut, your fabric, your pattern paper will not be moving up and down. If you are done pinning it down, then you take your chalk or anything you are using to trace both the neckline to the armhole down to the end of the dress. You see, for the upper part now, the neckline, you are making it straight. If you don't understand what I'm doing, that has been my slogan: follow what I'm doing, at least you have eyes to see. For this neck side now, it's just for you to trace everything straight. You're not cutting the neck out again. From that part to the front of your fabric, it's just straight. Then you take your shoulder measurement, just trace everything with the chalk. Just trace it, the neck straight to the front of the fabric, then the shoulder. You can trace the armhole too, but I decided not to trace the armhole and just take my scissors and cut it out. You can see the way I was cutting the neck, then the shoulder, then you take it to the armhole. This armhole side, everything should be exactly, but you can add half inch for the shoulder measurement, so that whenever you want to sew it, you can sew the half inches inside. You can see for the armhole, everything exactly down to the body of the dress exactly. Exactly, don't add anything. You can add your allowance whenever you are drafting it, but after drafting it, this one now, you are cutting everything exactly. There's no two ways about it. But for the down, if you want to add your folding inches, you can still add it, but me, I added everything when I was drafting the paper, and that was why I made sure I cut everything exactly, apart from the shoulder that I added half inches. The sewing tutorial will be uploaded too. You can see after sewing, this is what you have. If you want to take your own fall up, you can still do the same. Please do well to click on the subscribe button so that whenever I will post anything, you get notification. Support us by dropping your like and your comment. Even your share is also welcome. Thank you all for watching. See you all in the next video that will be uploaded.